NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with my partners, Art Kellogg and Steve Kerr, Doris Burke on the sideline, as we get ready to start the season in style. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler at the back. McDermott and Gasol, a duo at the forward. And it's Noah in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Rose. 6 to shoot. Drills the baseline jumper. Rose has got his team on the board to start the game for Chicago.
And there's the first bucket of the game. Yeah, that's a nice tone setter out of the gate. There goes the 2011 MVP, but major injuries to his knees have cost him most of the last 2 seasons. Only time will tell if he's able to reclaim that elite status in the NBA.
Bulls moving the ball around. Here's McDermott. Goes back up, and it's Gasol with the bucket inside.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the board. Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Now here's Calderon. Anthony left side. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I'll tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Butler. Dish out to Rose. Left side Rose. Here's Noah. And, there's a whistle. He is going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
He hit his foul shots at about a 74% clip last season. Joakim Noah, last season's Defensive Player of the Year, and for the Bulls, it really seemed like their defense and their offense revolved around Noah.
Smith against Butler. Smith dishes to Dallenberg. Stolen by Noah. And they're running. Here's Butler. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one's on Anthony. And Joakim Noah, as you said, the Defensive Player of the Year and the assist leader for the Bulls last season, playing the center position.
Yeah, that's why he deserved consideration for a spot on MVP ballots. Bulls without Rose, they lost Deng, and yet they still continue to win. I thought Noah's play and his inspiration and his desire played a big role in this.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, a tough shooting slump for Jimmy Butler last season. Some injuries took him out of rhythm. He was asked to play a bigger role offensively after Luol Deng was traded. Still, he's become one of the premier defensive players in the league.
The drive by Smith. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
And maybe that'll give this team a little bit of their edge back.
Pass to Gasol. The 10-footer. Blocked. Anthony, the pass to Smith. Kicks it to Calderon. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Anthony's shot is off. And Jimmy Butler, a fan favorite in Chicago, taken with the 30th pick back in 2011. And he really is a tenacious defender.
Yeah, he's a tough-minded, scrappy player. I mean, you hear about his tough upbringing. It's easy to see why he approaches the game with that fearlessness and determination that he plays with.
Here's Smith after Pau Gasol's bucket. Smith. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, I don't really know what to call it other than maybe the shoelace incident. But remember last year, J.R. Smith got himself into trouble for untying Sean Marion's shoelaces during a free throw.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the evening. And he knocks down the first one. Now with J.R. Smith, it proved to blow up into a major distraction for him and the team. And while some applaud him for not taking things too seriously, most give him flack for not being 100% mentally into the game.
Yeah, and, you know, the problem simply, Kevin, is that it is an accumulation of those kinds of issues with JR that lead to people thinking that he's not quite locked in and focused. And really might not be the case, but it's the impression it leaves. I think he's got to be more businesslike between the lines on a regular basis.
Here's Anthony after the made shot from Joakim Noah. Anthony kicks to Smith. The pass to Stoudemire. Some solid defense from Gasol.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
I'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Doris?
We talked about Amari Stoudemire and what he brings to the table as an opponent. The one thing Coach was most impressed with was how physically gifted he is as a big man, saying, you see him get up and down the floor out there, he moves like a guy half his size. He's just a freak of nature.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Rose. Count it from 12. Rose has got his second basket of the night.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
Here's Anthony. Calderon dishes to D'Alembert. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it.
Got a chance now to check out some stats for Jimmy Butler. Last season's stats for him. Last season he averaged 13 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And it's always nice to be able to bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Well, when things get bogged down or clogged up inside, he can step in and open things up with this shot. You know, one thing you have to admire, respect, and appreciate with this Bulls team is they've had some really difficult luck with the injuries of Derrick Rose, but it was a no-excuse team. They never hung their heads. They competed, and they continue to win at a high level.
And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And Anthony with the block. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Calderon. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
It sure did. A good job getting it started, and a better job finishing it off.
Here's Gasol, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Gasol's got 6.
Doing a great job here, able to create some second chance points with their extra effort and hustle.
Anthony left side. Anthony right side. Goes up with the stripe. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas. He drains those.
Chicago leading by 7. Noah with a screen for Rose. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Rose has got his 3rd basket of the night. The Knicks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Calderon kicks to Smith, and there's the feed to Anthony. Anthony missing again.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
McDermott passes to Butler. He feeds it to Rose. Off the pick. He shoot again, and that one's good by Noah. Noah's got 7. Knicks trailed by 11. Smith dishes to D'Alembert. Calderon kicks to Anthony. Joakim Noah grabs the miss. Noah's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He has not been on his game. And, you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Smith checked in for D'Alembert. Mon Shumpert has come in for Amari Stoudemire. Hardaway's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Jose Calderon. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Mirotic is checked in for Noah. Gibson comes in for Pau Gasol. Mike Dunleavy, who's checked in for McDermott. And it's Heinrich in for Jimmy Butler. Clark, you brought up second chance points earlier. It's probably the biggest reason for the lead here, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so, Kevin. Anytime you can get those second chance opportunities, I mean, it gives your offense such an injection. I mean, you run good offense, you miss the shot, boom, you come up with the offensive rebound, and you still get 2 points.
Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Here's Prigioni. Outside Hardaway. He dishes it to Stoudemire. Puts up the baby hook. Rebound by the Bulls. 1:50 left in the first quarter. Rose passes to Dunleavy. Passes it to Gibson. Shoot from the right block, and that's off the glass and in. And the Bulls lead by 15.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
Now here's Hardaway. He kicks it to Prigioni. They need this. Again, the miss by Stoudemire. The Bulls leading by 15. Here's Dunleavy. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket. Tim Hardaway Jr., the son of the 5-time All-Star point guard, was taken with the 24th pick in last year's draft and really proved to be a pleasant surprise for the Knicks.
And amongst a rookie class that struggled to make much of an impact last season, Tim Hardaway Jr. probably exceeded expectations more than any other rookie. Wouldn't you say, Steve?
Oh, yeah, I agree. I thought he was terrific. He shot the ball well in every facet. He ran the floor in transition, played within himself. Like a lot of Michigan players, you know, he's very skilled. Dribble, pass, and shoot. And really was a perfect fit with that Knicks team.
Pass to Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
So that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up before the defense can't get set up. You can get some easy hoops that way.
Well, and the steal made it possible. It all starts with the defense, and they could use a few more sequences like that one.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
The Bulls have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And Rose, no good on that. Smith with it. Left side Hardaway. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Bulls lead by 10. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.